Hello everyone and welcome back to Car Venus 14. Now today we are going to be playing some more Wuthering Waves. That's right, we're carrying on with our adventure. Now I have been doing some grinding outside and I am, as you can clearly see, Union level 17. And the data bank for us is at, well, level 7 still, but I've managed to get it past level 8, but I need to get my soul phase to phase 2, or phase 3 I should say, in order to actually increase it increase the data bank. So I can't really do much about that right now, except get more experience. So the only way to do that is to carry on with the quests and missions and everything else. I still need to do my daily quest, but we'll do that at some point later down the line. Now, let's actually get on with it. This is the Rover's Wave Band, so we actually get a decent chunk of experience from here, but we need to do this anyway. So, let's get it on. Wait, what settings am I playing on? I think, hopefully it's on 60 FPS, because, you know, it'll just be smoother for everyone here. That's the wrong setting. I'm going here. Alright, settings, graphics. Yeah, 60 FPS. I did leave it on... Yeah, what I don't want to end up doing is... Actually, no, I will take it up to medium settings, but keep it as 60. Yeah. Move some of the settings back down. Shadow quality on medium. Special effects on low. Medium. Anti-aliasing is on. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it there. Right, now, onwards.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew. You're still in one piece.
Of course I am. You're overreacting.
Okay. Anything new about the tokens?
We tell her what we found out.
So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinjo now? Things are more serious than I thought.
I wonder what they're up to.
Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to them. They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies, seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring myself to understand them. That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level. How did the fight go?
I mean, we won. Quite easily.
It seems he didn't intend to kill us.
That's true.
I would even say he was pulling his punches. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint something by letting us run into him.
Maybe.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that village. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current magistrate took office. What happened to the village in the end? Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were relocated to new settlements. But I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl you mentioned. So Scar really did take her away.
Maybe the Fraxidus had plans to use her for something.
If only we could capture him. I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate point you to Chi-Chi Village anyway? What did she want to tell you with that? And that Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues.
Or maybe it's the other way around.
You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village? Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could?
She knew what was going to happen.
Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the village. And she knew they weren't planning to kill you.
So she has answers for us.
Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
We wouldn't be in real danger.
How so?
Jinjo's way of hospitality, remember?
You mean she's got someone looking out for you? Or maybe she prepared other means of protection.
Presuming that's Sanhua. And vice versa, since White has made her move.
What's the matter, Rover? The legendary figure who changed Jinjo's history? A looming
I'm hoping Madam Magistrate has the answer. I'm your friend, the one you know as Rover. Yeah, sure.
Yes. You will always be the Rover we know, no matter what. That same old TD-eating, echo-munching Rover, all right.
Echo-munching Rover, okay.
Come to think of it, the sundial's the last token we need to work out.
Didn't we figure that out already, though?
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Madam Magistrate might have hid a real message inside.
We learned about the time at the academy. We learned about the direction in Jinshi village.
Yes, it's the sound. Now we have the
I'm going to increase the brightness.
Vermilion bird. We should be able to solve the puzzle. So, Rover, you gonna try it now?
Okay, the whites seem very, very holy right now. But it's fine.
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be...
way, I'm presuming. Nope.
It's working.
Oh, wait, okay.
And now?
We got it.
Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. And we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... We have Tealong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black Tortoise of the north. According to the clues we've gathered, it should be...
West. I was gonna say, it has to be west. That's what I was thinking. No?
It's not working.
Okay, so it has to be the Vermilion Bird then. I thought it was west. I was like, it has to be west, right?
Wow, you really solved it!
Yeah, we definitely didn't make any wrong decisions. So this is the last message the Madam Magistrate has for me. This is the location of Jinzhou's Grand Library.
Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around.
Huh? We solved this together, yeah.
Come on, just go ahead and see what's written inside.
Wow, the skin is radiant right now. Is the Grand Library. Oh, it's about the Grand Library.
I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases, holding valuable information about the regions they represent. Their exact locations are kept confidential, but it is believed they hold answers to all questions one could ask. The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels, accessible only to the magistrates. They're rarely open to the public. Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall, data-wise. Yes, you'll find the most comprehensive and accurate information there. Rover, if you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are, I think it suggests two things. First, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second, you must be a really significant person. So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong.
Yet why can we not remember?
Wow, I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
I don't even know who I am, I'm gonna be honest.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial?
Is the city hall at the center of Jinzhou?
It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center, if that's what you mean. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving directions. Why do you ask, Rover?
Madam Magistrate wishes to meet me alone. Yeah.
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential stuff going on. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one one meeting with Madam Magistrate. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, there was something that happens.
Relax, relax.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
Not really, just agreeing with the facts here.
I guess you're right. Still, please be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
Act 4. Grand Library route map. Right, let's go to the City Hall. Which I'm presuming I'll need to teleport here. Fast travel there. Get inside. Hopefully there's no kerfuffles on the way. Yes, bird eggs. It's up there. How the hell? Okay, I'm gonna need to take the elevator, it looks like. Yes, just in time. Oh no! Okay. Up. No, we are going around. We're going this way. I don't know if this is the best way to travel or not, but it is the way. This may indicate the location. Top left corner of the map carries a highlight mark. This may include the... Okay. Oh, move the vases. Ah, I need to go back there. Okay. So... What do I... This one? No, it was this one. I think I heard a low grumbling noise. Oh! So, what, enter the Grand Library, that's it, okay. Single challenge, yes we go. Yeah, I did get, Verena in the, 5-star banner, guys. I was actually lucky enough to get Verena in the novice banner.
As I expected. That must be the entrance to the database.
I've never used Verena before, I just leveled her up.
Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first.
Gather 5 tones to align in tune. The bells shall guide your path. Find keynotes to determine the tone. The archive shall be
I
unlocked.
see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, but 5 music notes seem to be missing. So to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored on those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphony? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony?
Reconnect. That's one. And that one is now open.
Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked. A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path.
Okay. Oh, I thought... Okay, so we have to... And then we... okay.
A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle.
That was the first puzzle. Hopefully they're just this easy.
It seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs in there. Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems there are cards here. Interesting. Despite
Multiply 54 with 4/3 for the frequency you seek. Find this note in the west while the prophet is beyond
I
reach.
suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sono disc. I think it mentioned a direction. What does that last sentence mean, though? That sound. It's coming from the west.
So this way. Ah.
This is the second sono disc. I should bring it to the Symphony.
There we go. That's 2 out of 5. The water's gone.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums. One in the east, and another in the west. I may find more sono discs. It seems locked. Guess I'll need to activate the other one first. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing.
There we go. We can't open that. We have to go this way.
The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe.
But it says to go up, so...
The music I just heard. It must be the sono disc.
Ah.
Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Digital City Hall is the while the Clean Library has the final data. Considering how I just took out all those guards, I've retrieved the third sono disc. Time to head back. Another platform.
Another
Bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways.
I like how it's telling you where to go. Oh, what? No. We need to go this way now. Yeah, we need to go that way.
This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sono disc. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there.
Four. One more.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go.
There we go. There we are.
This is the last one. They've prepared quite a welcome for me. Strike from the shadows.
Leave it to me.
Oh, yeah, you can carry with. And there we go.
I
You
have
can't.
the last sono disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphony.
You can't actually. What's it called? You can't parry with catalyst units or rectifier units, I should say. Yeah, so we're going that way, huh? There we go. That's all of the nodes connected to the Symphodi. And now we can enter through there.
Now I should have access to the database.
Here we are.
So this is the Grand Library. It's said to hold the answers to every question imaginable. I'm not seeing anyone here. I guess the magistrate is yet to arrive. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit as I wait for her to show up.
Cutscene time.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
And round 2. Let's get to work. God, okay.
Let's eat the Eating up. Imitation.
Yes, I know. Well then.
Doing it that swing.
A moment of rest, please.
There we go. Phase 2. Scar's boss design is actually really cool. I honestly do like it.
Yourself up to be my prey? Now it's just the two of us. Still awaiting national anger of yours.
Okay, so I parried that, but fair enough, I didn't.
Illusion so soon. Why are you
Okay. Whoa, how much did that do?
Let the winds roar.
Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Tempest.
Swift and resolute.
Oh, okay. Wait, was that supposed to land, or is this something else? Okay, that did a lot of damage, I'm gonna be honest. Wow. There we go. Okay, that was pretty long, hard-fought battle, but I definitely screwed up a lot there. Perfect parry.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Jinshi.
Of course he is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt him? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want.
I already know everything.
I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
How did we do it? Good question. Oh. Okay, well, it looks like we're loading into something now. First meeting.
And now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And time reads, Shichin Joe, and the wee hours of the morning.
So this is when we met her. That same cutscene.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time.
Looks like it.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
Hello?
An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please, pardon my lack of hospitality.
Does the emergency have something to do with the Frexidus? Or does the emergency have something to do with your Sentinel?
Yes,
The
the
Sentinel.
Sentinel of Jinjo is currently absent.
Aren't they supposed to stay in their domains?
Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
I heard you can resonate with the Sentinel.
Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
Have you found it yet?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
Is it Scar?
Precisely. The
Scar?
Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
Why me?
They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Count me in.
Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
The mangosteen points to how people lived through the wars in Jinzhou,
Impressive, Rover.
and I learned more about my identity as I deciphered the tokens.
The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened.
What are the Threnodians?
They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
And it has something to do with me, yes?
Indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian.
Oh.
Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs.
Yeah, we're pretty cool, what can I say?
Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
You believe that person and I could be related in some way?
Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
Jue, in the gorges of spirits.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue?
I remembered something when I saw it.
I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
Told about the bits and pieces of memories you could remember.
Rover, the memories of which you speak.
Yes. Yes, anything worth noting about them?
As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember
other words...
In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records.
Oh, wow.
The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
I don't reckon resonators can live that long.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
If this is true, who was I all that time ago? And how did I end up losing my memories?
Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian.
So that's where I'm supposed to go next.
I pray you will find your answers there. A Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinjo.
I'm presuming that Threnodian is the true Crownless, or the Dreamless. You mean I showed up to protect Jinjo like the historical hero did?
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinjo's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou, or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
Yeah, sure. So that's what we discussed.
Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why did you kidnap Jue?
A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why are you obsessed with reviving the Threnodian?
The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
What on earth is the lament?
What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why were you following me?
Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us.
Why me?
Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Or are you just dense? Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I wonder if...
Our goal has always been the same.
Hold on, what if I just...
We want you. Want you to join us.
And if I say no?
Too bad. We will then be forced to kill you. By any means necessary. But I'm sure you'll willingly come to us when the time arrives. Sure, why not?
Okay.
What do you want to know?
I'm done with him.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinjo and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinjo is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crossed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Cheecher Village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinjo, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
No, it can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Scar's put in jail. So Scar's been arrested, but still. What did Scar tell you?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Not before verifying it myself. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
How important is Jue to Jinjo?
final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
Why are you so sure Jue is always right?
Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
Perhaps it left to set Jue's future right. Perhaps it intended to let you make your own decisions.
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you, to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
So I'll need to find this General Jian.
I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go, since you won't need to go there right now. Not until I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process, and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
What do they want to achieve in Jinzhou? There sure are a lot of people keeping an eye on me.
Rover, after the recent series of events, I trust you have gained a general idea of who you might have been. Before you fell into that deep slumber, you likely played a significant role in important historical events, shaping the course of history in some way. Ultimately, I suppose it is up to you to discover the final definitive answer for yours. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time.
I believe that. Well, not yet.
Rover, are you all right?
Yeah, we saw your dragon friend again. I saw something. I was wearing the Blake Bloom.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise.
I'm counting on you.
Yes. Please leave it to me. Sanhua,
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
Oh, so that's Chang Li. That's the leaked image that was surfacing the internet a while back, like a few weeks or, yeah, like 3 weeks before the game's release. So that's where they got that image from, and this is Chang Li.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually.
Not this patch. 1.1, we will definitely be seeing her.
So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Oh.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that. Remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move.
I mean, this is still relatively considered early game, but fair enough.
This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side, in this crisis or any other.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
And that's it. Act 4 is done. And now we move on to Act 5, depending on when I can actually do it. Yeah, that's Act 5 unlocks at Union level 21. So I gotta get to Union level 21. Wow. Okay, so I gotta get to Union level 21 in order to do Act 5's quest, guys. I believe Act 5 and Act 6 also... I think they both require you to be a Union level 21, but I'm not actually sure. We'll have to see. But that is for a bridge to cross once we get there. I have been Carvenus14 and Salam, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode, everyone. I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.